Hi everyone and welcome back to Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. For today's short, quick tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make your Pop It cake toppers using the sugar sheet cake trend. How beautiful and sparkly does this look? And the camera really does not do it justice. If you are new to my channel, there are already 2 other tutorials available. One showing you how to make them from chocolate, the other showing you how to make a Pop It directly from fondant. I will leave those links in the description below this video. Happy baking, guys, and let's make a start. Start by measuring out 45 grams of caster sugar into a bowl. Pour your sugar into a small food-safe bag, preferably one that you can seal. Using a food gel colour, simply add a small amount to the bag of caster sugar and then rub once you have sealed the bag up. If you rub this for long enough, you will easily colour the sugar. Simply repeat this with all the other colours that you are wanting to use. Here I have coloured 6 in total, but you can do as many as you want. We're now going to turn this into a sugar sheet mixture. I have placed my caster sugar back into a bowl, and here I have some liquid glucose, and I've placed this in a bowl of very hot water. This just helps the liquid glucose become more runny and easier to use. You want to use in total 1.5 teaspoons for each small batch of sugar that you have made. Simply add the liquid glucose directly to the caster sugar. So 1.5 teaspoons of this. Use a Google Translator if you need it in different measurements depending where you are located in the world, and then we simply mix this in. Get your hands in there, and once it's thoroughly mixed, just add this back to the small bag so it does not go dry. You simply repeat that process with all of the colours you have made. Now here I am using one of the new Pop It molds. You will see this in the chocolate Pop It tutorial that I also have available on my YouTube. We are going to add one colour at a time to each strip. It's very simple, very easy to do, but can get a little bit messy. So here I start with the yellow. I make sure I push the yellow into each of the individual circles, and then I simply go over the top. I then completely fill this with all of the other colours. Now, so I don't bore you to death, I'm going to speed up this process. There is more to it. We do need to do something to allow this sugar sheet to set, and you need to be extremely careful with these moulds being plastic, but we'll get to that in a moment. But as you can see here, I'm simply filling up each individual row with each colour. When I pop on the second colour, you'll also notice I'm slightly going over the first colour that I've just added, and that's to make sure I get that lovely ridge on there. But just be careful so that the colours don't actually mix together. Now you can either leave this overnight with the oven light on, or put it on an extremely low heat. So I placed mine at 50 degrees centigrade, but I kept an eye on the plastic to make sure it did not melt. So this has just been taken out of the oven, and now I'm going to add some modelling paste directly to the back just to make it more secure. Now if you wanted to use this as a topper, when you release it from the mould, I would then simply add a few cocktail sticks directly to the base and place it in a cool, dry place just to allow it to completely set so it's rock hard. If, however, you are choosing to wrap this around the sides of your cake, you would not need to do that. You'd be able to stick this directly onto the sides as the cake would actually support it. Once you have allowed the sugar sheet to set, it will come away from the mould very easily. They must be set first, so very gently pull this away. If you find it's not coming away, leave it just for a little bit longer, and it really is as easy as that. Not only can you make your Pop-Its from fondant and chocolate, but you can now make them from the trending sugar sheets. Happy baking everyone, and I'll be back soon with some more new, completely free content.